there could be cars lined up in this very first boat ramp. So right now you can see how far we are off the boat ramp. I mean, 20 feet.
I would say that's a vehicle. It has weird lines.
Let's go down to this first one. There's the tire. That was quick. See what it is.
5 vehicles, 4 of them are cars. I mean, who's to say it's not him? We're definitely gonna find out. All right, we are back at it again. We are out here on the Ohio River. This time we are focusing today's case on a missing gentleman, 39-year-old Stephen Lawrence Spaulding. Stephen Lawrence Spaulding vanished 27 years ago, and the Ohio River might still be holding the secrets to his whereabouts. It was April 21st, 1999, when he was last seen at the River Chase Apartments in Clarksville, Indiana, just a short distance from the Ohio River. He left in his white 1988 Chevrolet Beretta with Kentucky plates 449BNX and simply disappeared into thin air. There were no phone calls, no sightings, and no answers. By the time his family reported him missing 19 days later on May 10th, the trail had already gone cold, leaving a massive gap in time that has frustrated investigators for decades. That is exactly why we are out here documenting this search today. When both a man and his vehicle disappear completely in a river town, the water becomes the most logical place to look. The Ohio River is deep, murky, and constantly moving, capable of hiding a car beneath the surface for over a quarter of a century. At the time of his disappearance, Stephen was 40 years old, 6'1", with brown hair, green eyes, a beard, and distinct surgical scars on his abdomen and pelvic area. Someone out there knows whether he drove away from Clarksville that spring day, or if his journey came to an end right here in the water. We are recording this search to bring fresh attention to a forgotten case and to finally get answers for the family that they desperately deserve. Cars and people don't vanish easily, right? They're either crashed out somewhere in the woods, or this has happened. They've chopped them up in little bitty pieces at junkyards and got rid of them, but that's more of like a foul play situation. Or it's an accident and the vehicle has ended up in a body of water, ponds, lakes, rivers, something like that. So that's what we're doing today, and we are starting right here because his apartments were on the river. So it makes the most sense to start right here in the river. So we're at a boat ramp on the Kentucky side. That's where we're starting. We're gonna start our search there, and there's a lot of boat ramps on this river. We're gonna go all the way into town. We're gonna search all of that area. There is a lock and dam that separates, I guess, the rivers from town to control flooding or whatnot. So we can't go all the way through town. We're gonna have to take out and go search the other side. If we get to that today, so be it. If not, it will be in another video. But with me always, Adam Brown Adventures. What do you think about today? It looks like the weather is actually gonna clear up. It was pretty nasty this morning, but
Yeah, the sun's looking like it's coming out.
that'll be cool.
But there's a lot more, it's the weekend, a lot more boat traffic. That's not good for diving. But it kind of depends on how much cars we find, if any, if we're gonna be diving. But it's not clear water either, so a lot of variables today. But I think we'll find something.
Definitely. I mean, there's access points all over this area besides the boat ramp. You can look down there a ways. You actually see a car parked next to the river. Somebody's out there fishing, just chilling next to the river. There could be cars lined up in this very first boat ramp. We're gonna find out really quick. We can go across the way over there. There's a boat ramp. There's a whole bunch of them all the way. There's a lot of places to search today.
We're on the Kentucky side, right?
Yes.
But he was over there on the Ohio side close to it.
Yeah, but apparently he had to cross. He crossed every day.
Oh, really?
So checking the bridges might be an option also today if we strike out on these other spots. But yeah, there's lots of places. This is not just a 1 or 2 place thing. Like, he could have went in anywhere if he's even in the river. So
something over there might be a vehicle. Gotta go over that again. Looks a little small, maybe.
So right now you can see how far we are off the boat ramp. I mean, 20 feet. It's already at 17 feet.
And that
looks like a...
I would say that's a vehicle. It has weird lines.
Looks like something. Which way's the current moving? Are we going against the current?
I think so.
But that makes sense, the vehicle being there.
Yeah, if it goes down that way.
It's kind of...
That's gotta be a...
It's weird. Yeah, it looks weird though. Didn't really scream vehicle. We get another angle here in a minute.
I think it is because of the lines, but it almost... It looks different. Maybe it's really new.
It looks silly. That's a heck of a place for a car, like right at the bottom of the boat ramp. Diving, that would be sketchy. Somebody trying to put their boat in. I thought it would be cloudy all day. I thought wrong. Gotta protect my fair skin. Gonna get all burned up. All right, so far searching this spot. Looks like There's like 3 or 4 items in the water. They're probably cars. Just looking weird. Look like they're, I don't know what's going on. But they're either mangled or their cars were just getting a really bad shot. But we're checking this whole bank right here on the other side of the boat ramp because you never know. This guy went missing, you know, like a long time ago. So all these trees, they might not even be there anymore. They're back when he went missing, this call could be just easy access all down here. But we're gonna check it out. This boat ramp technically doesn't make much sense. Start because since he was on that side, but it's worth checking anyways. But still, it'd be kind of weird if he was over here. You know, especially if it was an accident or something. Like if you come over here on purpose, it would make sense. I don't know why it would be over here if he lived over there. Does it make sense?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe we can check the closer ones and come back.
We'll definitely dive on some stuff today.
We can live scan them maybe.
What do you think about this river is so muddy and they get these massive floods coming through? I wonder if an entire vehicle could be buried in the mud after like a flood. You know, just moves so much mud and sediment, you know, down.
It could be, and then it could be uncovered.
True.
It just had a lot of water through.
Yeah, I was waiting because they say every time it floods, they got to go out and like shovel out feet of mud from the streets.
Yeah.
So like, who's this? Maybe I don't know how long a car would lay on the bottom before it eventually gets buried completely, or it gets buried and then re-emerges. I don't know. I don't know the science behind that, but I think it's logical to think about it. So that was the boat ramp we put in. There's like 5 cars lined up over there. So we've checked this whole what do you call it thing, bank, all the way up to that waterworks treatment plant. Then we zipped over here, came back, and now we're starting on the other side with this boat ramp. Could be lined up with cars on this side. Now this side makes more sense to me because this is the side he lived on. It'd be easier access to get to the water, I would think. I mean, what do I know? This is all just a shot in the dark. We're just guessing, searching every spot we can. But how deep is it?
30 feet.
30? A little bit deeper on this side.
Yeah.
I bet you there's gonna be something laying out here. Current's going that way, so finding something right here would be pretty rare, but right when we get to the boat ramp, chances are there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 cars lined up. I'll bet you, I'll bet money on it. So far, I haven't seen anything on this side. Kind of surprising, but it is a pretty upkept, nice neighborhood, so I don't know if anybody's coming over here to dump their cars. All right, we made our way to the heart, I guess you could say, right up here next to Louisville. We're on the other side though, so I guess that's Louisville, Kentucky, and this is something, Indiana. But we're searching this side really good so we can find anything. Haven't found anything yet since we left the first boat ramp. But we're gonna check a few more spots before we get close to the dam. I think it gets shallow up here by the dam too. And if we find nothing, then it's back to the very first boat ramp to see what's the story with these cars. 5 vehicles, 4 of them are cars. I mean, who's to say it's not him? We're definitely gonna find out. We have made our way back to the very first location. Right there is the very first boat ramp where all the cars are. Now, you missed out on a big part of this video because it was like 3 hours ago. But we was all the way down in town and our motor on the boat just completely crapped out on us. I don't know if we blew a head gasket or what's going on, but you cannot go fast. We literally have just limped this thing back here going 2 miles an hour. I don't know what's wrong with the motor. The motor might be completely shot. It might be a sensor, but either way, it absolutely does not want to go fast. It will not let us go fast. It starts making sirens and beeping noises, and it's just horrible. But we have the ability to limp it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna limp this broken boat on these vehicles, and we're gonna dive him. Adam's gonna be diving today because he's got the dry suit, and this water is pretty darn nasty, so that'll keep him protected more than me and the wetsuit. Yes, I could dive this with a wetsuit, and yes, I could probably be okay. But on the side of caution, you know, there could be some nasty stuff in this water, and I don't want to catch it. So we got 4 cars in a row, and the last vehicle is a pickup truck. I don't even know if we're gonna dive that pickup truck because we are not looking for a pickup truck. 4 vehicles at least. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get the magnet. We're gonna mark one of these vehicles, and we're gonna start the diving process. Got it. Got it right there. How deep are we? Huh? How deep?
15.
15, man. You better get a decompression stop. I'm funny. I'm funny. I got jokes. That's a diving joke right there. Not a lot of people know that. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So now in 2 more hours he'll be ready, and then we'll get this day going. That's a joke, because
Hey, go and dive.
just jump in now.
Yeah, okay, you go ahead.
Water's warm. You don't need a dry suit. Might catch about an E. coli. Maybe get yourself an amoeba. I don't know. I don't care how many locals are out here swimming in this water. This stuff is not the highest quality. At least right now. It's like green or a little clear. Right now it's just like swimming into doo-doo. All right, he skipped all the boring parts where he put all his gear on. It takes him like 45 minutes to do that. Just kidding. But no. What, you putting this on and that next?
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, let's see this thing works. This is the little recording device I put in his mask, but half the time it's not working for me. At 100% is sitting on almost full, so it should work. So I'm gonna push it. See, I'm gonna push it. Boop. Now it's waiting. Look at that. Mic check is recording. Okay. So if it's not working when it comes up, then you know what? I just wasted more money on crap equipment. Whatever. You look beautiful. Look like a beautiful shiny gorilla. Damn, bro. I didn't know your hair was thinning. What's going on up there?
It's just
Yeah, so he's only going 15 feet deep. Not too bad, but the water is 6 inches of visibility, so he's not gonna be able to see but this far in front of his face. He's got a good light on his mask though, so hopefully he could see an emblem, definitely be able to see a tag, bring the tag back up. The goal right here is to collect tags or figure out what it is, if there's no tag on the car. And that's pretty much all he's gonna do. So this should be a quick dive, and then we'll just immediately move on to the next one. Doesn't help the water is like really choppy too. Like just Saturday, summer, boats are everywhere. This poor little John boat does not like this caliber of water. What can you do?
Probably. I'm hoping there's not a lot of fishing line. Alright. I'm standing on the car. There's the tire. That was quick. Let's see what it is. There's no current here, which is gonna make it difficult. Let's see. Got a Hyundai. I think, or is that a Honda? It's upside down, so I'm gonna feel for the windows. I think that's the mirror. This might be the front of the car. I think that's the front. Okay. We're gonna go to the back of the vehicle. This should be the driver's side though. And there's the mirror. I can feel the mirror in my hand. And it feels like the glass is down, but it is full of mud. There's no current here. I don't know what the color is. But if I move fast enough, you can kind of see the car. But then when I stop moving, there's too much mud. Oh, the trunk is open. The tag is probably on the open trunk.
Oh no! Well, that is not old at all.
Down, and the trunk was open and half buried.
Yeah.
It was I guess it was. The hatch was open, like upside down.
Yeah.
So I had to like dig. I could feel it was a tag, and I had to like squat down and lift up the hood. And I could barely lift it up, and then I bent the tag off. Tekka 10.
That's 25. That'll definitely be in their system.
Yeah, that's not an old car.
No, heck no.
Some sort of Hyundai.
Hyundai, huh?
Slanted H.
All right.
Regular Honda is straight H, right?
Yeah.
This is like the curved. I was getting confused.
It's probably like a Santa Fe or something. You see it's a hatchback? Or like some kind of SUV?
It's something with a hatch, because it's not a big hatch. It felt more like a car hatch, but I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And it felt like the driver's window was open, but it was upside down, half buried.
All right.
Either way, I got the one tag, so that's a good sign.
Ready for the next one?
They might not know about these. Yeah?
Okay.
All right, now though.
My whole throw bag got unraveled, but had to throw the bag at him. It was worth it. Make sure he made it back.
Going down the rope, which I really can't even see. There it is. I always like to go super slow. Alright. I'm on the ground, which means the car should be right in front of me. Still can't see it yet, or feel it. There it is. Okay. Well, that back window is open. On the driver's side, I still don't know what it is. I think I'm going towards the front. It's really hard to tell what I'm even looking at. Let's look at this tire center cap. Hope it has one. Nope, it has come off. So let's keep going to the rear. There's barely a current. I'm looking at the rear of the car now. Gosh, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Yeah, it has gotten very muddied up. I don't know. I think this one's older. I got a headlight.
Was this the one with the spoiler?
Well, it's not a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler.
The trunk is just open, but
I don't think it had a tag. It's a BMW.
Oh. I was way off.
I still grabbed that, but yeah, BMW. You can see the logo. BMW.
Well, neat.
And that one's older because I was able to completely rip off the front.
Yeah.
The trunk was just open, so it looked like a spoiler.
Man.
Still, I mean, a BMW, but
It had me going. Whatever. Next. Adam dove on the remaining two vehicles, finding more of the same. Extremely low visibility in old, rusted-out cars that had clearly been underwater for decades. We ultimately decided to skip the pickup truck sitting right at the base of the boat ramp. The heavy boat traffic simply made the dive too dangerous. Hey, River Patrol.
yes.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm done.
Are you one of the divers? A diver?
Commander.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, it's not an emergency or anything, but we was out here doing we work cold cases. We're a nonprofit that does searching in the rivers and stuff. And there's a guy missing here, a few years ago, so he's looking for his car. But we found 5 cars pretty much lined up, heading downstream.
Yeah.
And only one of them we could find a tag, and it was a new one. I read the tag out, it was a Virginia tag.
Okay.
And the other ones, we pretty much just want to let you guys know, so you had it documented.
We've taken the tags off the rest of them. We know they're there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just haven't done anything to them because some
Pain in the ass.
Well, they're so long. They've been in there so long.
you know
pull
about
them out
that
in
one?
pieces. No,
I know there's so much. It's so accessible here. I guess I'm not surprised there's always cars going in.
let me get a. Did you guys dive today?
Yeah, he did.
Did you guys notify the Coast Guard that you were diving?
No, we was unaware that was a thing.
Well, on a federal waterway it is. You have to notify the Coast Guard, let them know that you're doing dive operations so they can make a safety broadcast.
Huh, that's the first time I ever heard that.
Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Have you guys begun the Greenwood boat ramp yet?
No, this was the first. We started here, we pretty much worked our way all the way into
About
town,
7
came
of
around
them
back.
down there, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Which room?
So you've already dove all those?
Yeah,
Okay.
most of those mud's all the way up to the windows.
Oh, heck. Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't great diving.
No, it's not pleasant.
Never heard of no Coast Guard.
We've never heard that. Federal waterway. Which I thought was, maybe it's just the giant rivers. It just might be a rule that some people don't give a shit about because nobody else told us that. All the cops we've talked to since then, like Richmond, all those guys, no one told us that. That's pretty crazy. I'm sure it is a rule. There's a million rules out there.
Well, the good news is it's not stolen or anything like that, so
Okay.
there's no flags on it. But yeah, anytime, so like here on the river, it's just a courtesy if you guys are going to be diving to just call the Coast Guard or call your local agency and let them know you're going to be doing operations.
Okay.
And that way we know what's going on instead of I've been out patrolling today
and I saw the truck, but I didn't pay much attention to it. So that, I mean, from our standpoint, you guys are out here doing dive operations. Nobody knows about it, and then you guys have an emergency or something, and then they call us saying, "Hey, there's a diving emergency on the river." We're gonna be looking at each other like,
"Who's missing?
What's going on?" Like, and so that just kind of helps us out. So
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely do that.
yeah,
Learning as we go.
yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you too.
Thank you for your time today. I'll go ahead and collect this, and then all right, gentlemen, y'all have a good day.
You too.